everyone, and welcome. I thought it would be really fun today to create a storyline and to see what we get as a storyline. Because this is such a beautiful deck, I thought that I would use it and see what comes forward with it. I don't have my other... Yeah, right there. I'm going to use this other deck as well. This just hit me as I hit the record. So I'm going to use both of these decks. I'm going to take cards from both of them and we'll see what we get. And I'm not going to take them in reverse. I'm just going to kind of combine them all and see how they come out and what happens with that. Okay. We'll look at the bottom of the deck in a minute. And I know that one of these is tarot and one of these is oracle, but I don't really feel that the good tarot is tarot. I'm sorry, I just don't feel that. So let's see. Let's not get too carried away here. Okay. Let's go with that. So this is what I'm going to do. This is unusual for me, you guys. This is what they're telling me to do. So I'm just going to trust it. All right, let's see what we have. What is the storyline? And maybe I'll leave room up here for the bottom of the deck. I don't know. We'll see. This is new. Okay, so we've got the Six of Earth. The Eye of a Needle. Nine of Fire. Four of Water. I want to make sure that you guys can see these. I think I'll do this and I'll put these because I can fit them up there. That might be easier. Okay, let's just see. The bottom of the deck here is the Deep Diver, diving into a task. And that's a 10. You know, and a 10 can really speak about endings and beginnings as well. And then this one is oh my God, okay. So we have endings and beginnings, and we have a new beginning. A completely new beginning. This is absolutely crazy. I do not like the way this is sitting, you guys. I'm kind of a particular person when I lay my stuff out. This is a new spread for me, so let's do this. Okay. Maybe they want me to do it like this, I guess. I always have to trust that everything's for a reason. Bear with me, guys. We'll get to the story. They were going from this way. Gathering around. Power of community. galactic mushroom. The page of earth. Queen of water. The nine of air. The nine of earth. Wow. Detox. The two of water. Okay, I'm going to first of all take a look at these. There's a lot of energy here, you guys. Trying to fit it in a way that is pleasing. Look at me trying to be pleasing. Okay. So let's see what we have here. We've got the nine of fire and the nine of air and the nine of earth. Nine of water, we haven't seen it yet. It might be in here as well. I don't know. Yeah. This is about rituals, pulling something in here. I really hope I see the nine of water come in here because I think that's really, really important for you to be creating out of love. But this is a completely new beginning with the Fool being here in the deep dive. It feels like you've been, on a really intense spiritual journey, is what it feels like, and you are moving into some new energies. You have been really focused on pulling in this material aspect here. Okay, we've got the inspiration, right? That learning from your mistakes with the nine of wands, but this is really about pulling in a wish to me, pulling something in here. Same thing with the nine of air. I see this as pulling in as well. She's surrounded. She's in a leadership position here. And then this one here almost looks like maybe it's because of her hands being clasped here, but it almost looks like a prayer. Something of a prayer going out. This is the beginning of something new. Balancing. Emotional, which I'm glad to see this Queen of Water here. Emotional balance somehow. Yeah, community, the power of community. Yeah, I feel like you're pulling in a new community. Let's see where else we go here with this. Oh, and here's the messenger of water. Beautiful. Seven of earth. Somewhat successful. Sky dancers. Surrendering. Crown games. The right use of power. Me talks here. Yeah. Releasing that. Releasing that power struggle is what I feel. It's a release of power struggle. A release of the need to be right or the need to know, I guess. Benefactor, grace and generosity. Isn't that interesting? We've got a mushroom here and we've got a mushroom here. This is more earthly and this is galactic, coming together in the center right here. Look at this. Coming together in the center here. Mushrooms have communication under earth, like through their root systems all over the world. Like they connect. And that's what this is talking about to me. connecting from that galactic center into this earthly here, coming together in the middle. This conduit, this portal that you are, the gateway that you are, the gateway that you are and that you are creating. You've been setting an intention to be able to do this. This is something you really want, that you have been, really wanting to pull in. Repairing the body. This somehow is important. This here is important. But the right use of power. This somehow coming in with this connection here like this and bringing this all in has to do with intentionality. And this is really fascinating because I changed the intention that I had for my readings, and I set them to an intention that I just do bring the message in a way that I love. Just doing what I love, just to show up because I love doing this. I love bringing the message. It doesn't matter what the message is, they can choose. I'm just going to bring it because that's what I love to do. And that's my intention, is that I love what I do, that I'm inspired. And it feels like your intention has to change in order to pull this in. But you have an opportunity for a completely new beginning here with this Fool and this deep dive. Like you've put a lot of intention into this, and you've been working really, really hard on it. And what they're saying is that change your intention. It's about the right use of power. It's about bringing it in the right way, if you want to say it in that way, I guess, right? Like when we go on YouTube, we always want the most viewers possible, and that's what we want. And I had been setting an intention for the viewers to find me that resonated with me, and really looking, saying like, why am I not finding any viewers that resonate with me? Well, because I'm in a new energy, and there's not that many people that find that energy. I'm unique. I'm different. I want to be unique, and yet I want to attract all of these unique beings. Well, in being unique, I have to set a different intention. I have to set an intention that my messages are love, and that love is magnetic. And that's what it feels like here for you, that you need to do that. Set a different intention somehow. Yeah. 5 of water, that's like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, right? Because you've been working, really, really hard. 2 of fire, right? Choices. And then the spirit of the river, movement toward adventure. Yeah, it feels like you have to open up your intention to the divine. And like I did with setting the intention to love what I do, that it's inspiring for me. Because when I'm inspired, you're inspired. When I'm working through love, you're attracted to that love. And that's what this reading is talking about to me here today. So let's see what final messages they want to bring here. I'm just going to bring a couple of these advice cards. These are my own handmade cards. See if I can shuffle them without messing up the table too much. Let's see what they have to say. Can you give us a little bit more of a straight answer, Spirit? I really do feel it has to do with your intention. It feels like that. You've got way too small of an intention. You have to bring it more into a generalization. Okay? I want to create out of love. I want to be inspired. Okay? because like attracts like. Okay. You are in the process of releasing guilt and shame and becoming the true version of the self. Just sit and breathe. You deserve a break. And then we have Gemini. Gemini is all about communication. It's funny, we just had that, I'm recording this as we had that Gemini moon. And the light codes that are coming in, the reflection of the self, right? The wisdom, the intelligence. Yeah, you have to be careful with, um, with the energy that I feel like it has everything to do with this intentionality here that you are, speaking through love here. You got the messenger of water and the queen of water underneath this intentionality, this eye of a needle, which is really important that your intention is set through that, through love, through higher consciousness, because that is what they represent. That's what I really feel with this five of water, like, oh, right? Tired. The nine of air, nine of pentacles, nine of fire. It's all about the self. It's all about, what brings you joy. What are you doing for you? Not what are you doing for others. What are you doing for you? That's that's the solution, and that's the answer to the question. How are you feeding you? Because when you feed you, it feeds others. Okay, beautiful souls, that is your message for today, and I will see you next time.